Defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Ingram outside. And he converts the layup. Ingram's got 6.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
Simmons in.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. The creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
Pass to Hayes. Back to Ingram. Five on the clock. And he banks in the layup. 8 points for him.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Back to Simmons. All the way up top. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Ingram doesn't get it to drop for him. And Brooklyn will come the other way. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
Now Ben Simmons at 6'11" with elite hops. That's an easy look.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
I needed to get loud in here for your Brooklyn.
New Orleans making a switch here. .102 left in the first half. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Timeout called the Nets. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Pelicans leading by 13. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Out to Nance. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. On the wing, Barnes. Rejected by Walker. And Walker's got the ball here for the Pelicans. Out left to the wing. For the 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And Brooklyn has possession. Trailing by 13. And a wide open look for Simmons. Nailed from three-point land. Simmons got 7 now in this quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And so it's New Orleans going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Nets trail by 10. Pass to Claxton. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Just 5 to shoot. A 3 from Simmons. Pelicans pull it in. At one point, they led by 16.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Ingram with the steal. To Williamson. Got a piece of it. Hardaway with a wide open look. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Ingram outside. It's McCollum on the wing. Williamson the screen. And McCollum is good for 3. McCollum's got 8 points.
And that range makes McCollum hard to defend because if you're too close, you know about his ability to go by you and get to his spots.
Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA, but I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive abilities. Cross-positional and big-time asset on that end.
Pass to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Anunoby with it. 3-pointer. Rebounded by McCollum.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, the big man has quite the presence inside. Jonas Valanciunas gets physical and draws the contact. He's got to stay aggressive. Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Outside Irving. Here's Thomas. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Noel. Shot clock at 6. Irving misses.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Irving can't hit.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
It's Porter outside. Porter can't get that one to fall. Nets trail by 16. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Warren with the ball. They double him with Williamson. Down low. And stolen by Williamson. Pass to Porter. Back to Williamson. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Nerlens Noel did not like that at all.
Some of the moves Williamson pulls off are just insane there, but he didn't know what to do.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Pelicans leading by 16. Out to the wing. And here's Hayes. No points in the game yet for him. Boucher with the rebound. 1:58 left in the third. Right side, Irving. Irving double team. Now Warren. 4 on the clock. Outside for Thomas. Connects from three-point range. Thomas got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
And Lonnie Walker picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, another turnover. But guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Irving from long range. Kept alive. Here's Noel. Now, here's Warren. Count it. Good.
Well, so committed to scoring near the cup. T.J. Warren, nice touch.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Nance. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New Orleans.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
The lead now cut to single digits. Irving's got 14.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. The Nets on offense. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Noel. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Noel's got 4 this quarter.
Pretty pass by Kyrie Irving. Nothing like making your teammate feel good right there.
There's the pick. It's his first trip to the line.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Irving. Warren on the wing. Shoots over Ingram. The third quarter comes to a close. Pelicans lead by 9. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. New Orleans leading by 9. Quarter with it. Simmons pulls it in. Brooklyn with the ball. Barnes outside. Back to Anunoby. Ingram with the steal. Drives to the hoop. He's off on that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Anunoby. Now here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Ben Simmons, a guy who combines size and skill, and he's percolating.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And here's Valanciunas. And it's blocked. That's good from Anunoby.
Boy, the athleticism of OG Anunoby can be eye-popping sometimes, guys. And what's happening now is he's developing on the offensive end. This guy's upside is absolutely tremendous.
Count that one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Ingram attacking. Rebounded by the Nets. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Simmons. Pass to Anunoby. Fires the three. Come on. And he stays with it. Now here's Barnes. And Barnes gets double teamed. Here's Hardaway. Now Anunoby. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And the first one drops. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin, we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
Thank you, David. He's off on the second.
You know, he didn't get them all, but they'll be able to breathe just a bit easier with the two-possession lead.
In the corner, Simmons with it. to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. It's good.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Williamson with it. Williamson double team. There's Valanciunas. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Nets trailed by 3. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And here is Irving. Pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Now Irving. The kick out to Barnes. Here's Anunoby. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th.
The defender getting a little over anxious there, but Porter causes that anxiety with his high-level scoring ability.
Timeout called the Nets. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
To tie it up. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Some young players tend to defer in big moments. Not Zion.
Here's Barnes. Takes it off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Porter. Pass to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 12 rebounds. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Pelicans on D. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Irving. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Guys, it doesn't get much bigger than that. Irving coming up huge right there with the bucket.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Here is Porter. Pass to Valanciunas. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Nets trail by 4. Simmons inside. And they double up Simmons. The kick out to Irving. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Score of the basket is 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And this is what Ingram can do for you. Make a variety of shots over the course of the game. Tonight, he has been unstoppable. Walker with it. Outguarded by Simmons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Irving for 3. It's good from long range. Irving's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And that was the right call. But when you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. 16 points for Valanciunas. Pass to Irving. .107 left here in the 4th quarter. And here is Anunoby. Guarded by Walker. Outside for Simmons. Clock at 4. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Well, Valanciunas reads the play and snuffs it out. That's the kind of defense you need from the 5 spot.
Here's Ingram. Irving with the steal.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
And the basket is good.
Ben Simmons in the clutch. Man, that has to be... feel good.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
14.
And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And finished off by Walker.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
The 15-footer. No good. So we see the Pelicans get the...
Everybody get paid, cause we can't up every day. Brand new bag, college girls in my raps. Rockstar life, so much money, I'll make you laugh. Hey, they hate, and you can't miss what you never had. Hey, hey. Got the coupe, walker roof is missing. Ice. Wet, wet.
Oh my God,
1, 2, 3.
Ronnie.
Yo, 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 yo. Okay. He gon' need a first aid kit, ain't doing the waiting. Free just like the Masons, giant what I am, attack on Titan, a beast in your reality, something like liking. To your I'm taking a liking. There's a cup of Joe, I talk about biting. Why they mosquito, they always be biting. I'm striking like lightning, my watch on Ben 10. Like vitamins with the non-rubber army, and then it's the economy, cause it texting no properly. It said I pay with the paper, it said I do origami, it said, okay, wipe your nose, we cold, we follow the code. I'm an animal, you see silo, horns on the top of the head, go. We told, just like stormers. Send a ghost, any fan, I'm on bro. Know that I be picky, I eat my nigga mo. Go, yo, go, yo, go, 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 yo, go. Put that on, go, yo, yeah, go, yo, yeah, go, yo, go. Put that on my phone. I go crazy, I Steve-O. Keep the Dragon Ball Z, pick it low. Think I'm scared to get Geronimo. Wish it would like Pinocchio knows. We gon' like one of Barney toes. That's just how it goes. All of my opponents get from the head to the flow like a rubber band. We show resistance set up. I've been fly. Harry Potter or Peter Pan. We gon' sort of something like Daniel Son. Call me senpai. Animated the world, but no. You outdated your phone wrinkly like a hang dry. So it's the hayfo. I'm on the trot bike, by the skate bike. Hey. Golden light retriever. Water like a Stevie. From the bottom like crown on me like TD. Liddy like tripping drown in the city. I got my floaty daily. Go, yo, yo, go, yo, go, yo, go. Put that on. Go, yo, yeah, go, yo, go. Put that on. Yo.
Board members.
I'm really this time, look. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend to tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. Heard they was sleeping again, say it no more. This is a rude awakening, kicking the door. Back and I'm better than ever before. Don't get it mistaken, I'm ready for keeping the score. And then jump in the course, follow the back to the take the sheet off and I some more. When I am done at the scene, I won't leave anything, you won't even know who is involved. Don't let me do it, cause I overdo it and do it till I cannot do it no. All of the doubters, I'm proving them wrong. Back with the classic, I know it's been long. Heard it was missing me while I was. I smell the victory, back up on top, and it's where I belong. Like it ain't to me, we making history, fall through the misery, weather this storm. Can't let them get to me, no phone should prosper. R&B all over my roster, they got options. I keep it right on the dresser, next to the Oscar, applying pressure. Somebody stop us. Woo! Applying pressure, somebody stop us. Running my closet, go need a doctor, go need a doctor, go need a what? I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my head. Go on, tell a friend and tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my head. Go on, tell a friend and tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. So now they on my body, made it to the top. Ain't no way that they can stop me now. They gon' say I joined the Illuminati. I got demons all around me. Tell me what they know about me. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my head. Go on, tell a friend and tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my head. Go on, tell a friend and tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge.
Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown, brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown, brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Isang bagsak, yo the story arc if it don't involve no matriarch. Some others work from the ground up, they craft in air like ATR with the butterfly sleeves. Naka-Philippine na pag nagsalita mga banat ay wag magtaka kung ako ay makatabulok na sistema. Kurakot sa pera bagsak, but we put in our heart into darkness. They putting these in the office. Oh, you thinking you schooling but you lost cause you busy the boss while atop this. But look at my ate, she moving so cold. Can't hold a candle to her